for our finale for the 2K TV wrap party. We've got Team 2K TV versus the world. So welcome to the show. This is very exciting because we're going to run 5v5 today.
Shout out to all of the community joining us here today. You guys are awesome at the game, and I'm a little bit intimidated. Just a little bit.
Let's talk about the strategy on how to beat Team 2K TV.
The strategy is just to move the ball, get some shots up, and I don't think we have to do too much, but you never know.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Bash, cash, splash. You know what I mean?
Let's introduce our Team 2K TV for today. We've got John.
Still running my 7'1" center, doing a little bit of everything, but mostly defense and rebounding.
Brian.
I'm running with my two-way dime.
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for Washington, Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slot. Tyus Jones is out there with Corey Kispert. And it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. And it really is a genuine thrill whenever a new season gets underway. Not just for the players, but for the fans as well, RJ.
Yeah, and for us too. After all the moves, roster changes during the offseason, it's fascinating to see how different these teams look and what these teams are going to accomplish.
Now here's Jones. Bagley down low, pounded by Tatum, and that one's good. Bagley
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Tatum can't hit. And Washington with possession. Here's Kuzma. Tatum pulls it in. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Here's Holiday. Inside. And finished off by Tatum.
On either side of the pick and roll, Tatum is a real threat.
Kispert, the pass to Kuzma. Outside Bagley. Jones against Holiday. Here's Bagley. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. And Grant, for years, the Wizards resisted calls to rebuild. But things changed this summer.
Yeah, B.A. And even though the return for their stars wasn't as dramatic as we saw for teams like the Jazz, I think there's a sense of relief in D.C. that the organization is resetting and trying something new.
Holiday against Jones. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's White. He's guarded closely. Outside, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. We saw him with 11 points in his last game, and he gets that one.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm, and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Now here's Bagley. Just 5 on the clock. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Come on, shoot the fucking ball.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Here's Kispert. 17 points in his last
No
outing.
way.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Corey Pittsburgh.
The first free throw is good. This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
The rebound by the Wizards. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Yeah, you know each team wants to take it to the other. I'm sure we will see a lot of going around with lineups and see what types of matchups work best.
And Boston calls time here. And offensively, Tyus Jones is a steadying influence out there, Richard.
He does a great job of setting the pace, making great reads, and I like his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot, just has a great feel for the game.
A new lineup here for Washington. A big group substitution here for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday.
I read that.
The big man just attacking the rim.
Put him on the highlight reel.
Right to the center.
I like the passion from him. We don't see him jam it that often, but he got angry. I want a little bit more of that.
Here's Poole. It's tipped. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown.
Two minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Here he goes. Richard, we saw a new look for Jaylen Brown in 2023. Injury forced him to don a mask.
Yeah, face mask are kind of infamous right now. Some guys struggle with them, some guys are defined by it. Didn't seem to bother Brown that much. I will give him that.
Free throw good. Brown. And Grant, Brown signing a huge supermax with the Celtics over the summer.
Oh my, BA, over $300 million for 5 years. The Celtics made as big a financial commitment you can make to Brown. That's a lot to live up to, but he has a lot of talent.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Yep, count it.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Poole. Here's Hauser. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Washington trailing. Poole left side. Here's Holmes. And he lays it up and in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Pritchard. No points so far. Here's Hauser. And the Celtics another three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Poole, the pass to Holmes. And it's rejected. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Here's Hauser, guarded by Poole. Here's Hauser. He's got 6. Kick out to Brown. Pulls up. Horford outside. 4-3. And again, Boston with the triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Poole. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And here's Brown. He's got 5. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. From deep. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
5-point lead.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Luke Cornett, Derek White out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Tillman in at the 4 spot. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. The Celtics with the lead. Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Wizards. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Now a timeout called by Washington. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So if you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
And the Wizards making a change here. Jones is checked in. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for White. Jones in the post. And Pritchard pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. JT to the hole. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Now here's Jones. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Shot to stop the run. Bagley, no good. Boston has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage to the inside. It's Tatum working inside.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Picked it. Outside Holiday. Finished off the break. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
Now here's Jones. Bagley with it. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Kispert. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Tatum.
First personal foul.
All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. 5th best, the Celtics.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And talk about consistency, RJ. Boston has made the Eastern Conference Finals 5 out of the last 7 years.
Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal, especially since some of their best players are still developing. I know a guy that thinks that they haven't been very good for a very long time, but I know what Celtics fans want. They want a ring, but they should still feel very proud of what this young team has accomplished.
Tatum, again, the Celtics, good for 2 more.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Here's Vukcevic. Yet to see a basket. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Down low. Another shot. Back to Jones from downtown. And again, Washington, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Vukcevic, defended by Porzingis. Vukcevic can't hit. To the paint. And that one's good. Porzingis.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And the Wizards shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Pass to Vukcevic. And Porzingis with the block. Up top, Brown. 5 points in the game.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Holmes, he's checked in for Avdia. Shamet comes in for Kispert. And it's Jordan Poole in for Jones. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Holiday. Here's Vukcevic. Still without a bucket. Here's Poole. And another miss by Washington. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 20-1 run. Brown, no good. Brown's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Shamet. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Possession remains with Washington.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this one. Poole from long range.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
Yep, that one's good. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Back to Poole. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
And so it's the Boston Celtics firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends.
The Celtics, 44.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 20 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last out. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets into fouls. It's a runaway lead right now.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
By Jet.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Tyus Jones is out there with Kispert, and it's Bagley in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And granted, a deal that came down to the wire this summer, the Celtics got their man. Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, yes, they did, B.A. As tough as it was to give up Marcus Smart for Boston, a chance to balance their roster and acquire a two-way tower in his prime.
Kuzma down low. Tatum's there. Offensive board. Bagley, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Holiday against Jones. Now here's Holiday. Outside, Brown. 5 on the clock.
I missed it.
Outside White. Tries again. Brown, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Boston with a rebound.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Tatum. Over Kuzma. And the shot falls short that time.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Holiday passes to Brown. Over Avdia. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Brown's got his third basket on the night right there. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Kuzma. And the shot goes in. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Strong finish for Kuzma. He knows when to get aggressive and fights his way to the basket.
Now here's Holiday. Back to White. On the wing, Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum's got 22 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Kispert, the pass to Bagley. Now here's Jones. He's covered by Holiday. Floats one up. Jones misses.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Well, Boston's been a franchise that has sustained winning, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., look, they've had down years like anyone, but they don't have down decades. And the Celtics, they replenish as fast as any team outside of maybe their rival Lakers.
Shooting for Boston, Kristaps Porzingis, taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
And he makes all 3. For Washington, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's gotten his first basket of the night.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Right side, Butler. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Cornette. Back to Pritchard. Over Butler. Second shot opportunity, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Tillman's checked in for Cornette, and it's Al Horford in for Kristaps Porzingis. Pass to Koulibaly. And it's blocked. Here's Pritchard. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Here's Hauser. Horford outside. Hauser passes to Tillman. Shoots over Holmes. Tillman misses.
No idea what the fuck I was doing right there.
The Wizards have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. It's Shamet on the wing. He's guarded by White. Soft touch off the glass. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
Boston on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Pritchard, the pass to White. To the middle. To the wing, right side. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And Holmes pulls it down.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And that one's good. Cool.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
To the inside, pass to Pritchard, and here's White. From 18 feet away, that one drops for him.
Pritchard.
And so it's Boston building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, we'll get back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Derek White. He's out there with Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. And it's Tillman in at the power forward position. Pass to White. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Back to Shamet. The rebound, Celtics.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Outside White. Down low.
I hate this.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career. But the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think, left me even more motivated to excel and try new things in this next chapter of my life.
Kispert's checked in for Shamet. Baldwin's shot is off. Boston's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Holiday. Back to Mikhailuk. Goes back up. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
At the line for the Celtics, Svi Mikhailuk. At the line for 1.
I shouldn't talk silly. Probably with my ass. Damn, that's a quick release.
Washington shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Pass to Vukcevic.
That's why.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. And the Wizards with possession here. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Hauser. Back to Mikhailuk. And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Grant?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
Back to Holiday. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
Washington making some changes. Bagley comes in for Gill, and it's Avdia in for Baldwin. The Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. Here's Kispert, defended by Brown. It's deflected. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Money from 17 feet out.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Wizards. Out to Bagley. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep. Very tough to contain outside the arc.
Pass to Hauser. Brown with it. Now the Wizards in transition.
Boston foul. Jaylen Brown.
So much talk about what should be done with the regular season, RJ.
Yeah, players and teams have kind of really started downplaying the importance of the regular season, but not the smart ones. Part of that is, you know, the media obsession with rings and ring counting, but the regular season matters, and I do not believe that they should shorten it at all.
Now here's Brown. He's closely guarded. Doesn't go for him. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Here's Tillman. Pass to Cornette. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Shamet, he's checked in for Washington.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, Landry Shamet.
Outside Butler. And there's the drive. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Butler's gotten his first bucket of the night.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Pritchard. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter here. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Here's Hauser. The rebound by the Wizards. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Butler can't get it to go. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Pritchard. Butler covering. Hauser passes to Tillman. It's tipped. To get back on track. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. From the inbound. And And it's Butler who slams it down.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Washington with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Shamet into the lane. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Holiday with the ball. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in.